Annyeong. So for the last few days, I have been live streaming and recording my videos in this aspect ratio. So I already stopped recording in 16 by 9. And instead, you should try and record in 8 by 9. And I will explain in this video why. Let's go. So here, we have our OBS. And if we go to our settings, and we click on video, and this is my current resolution. I would go with 4K, but whenever I try and stream and record gameplay, for some reason my encoder gets overloaded, so I'm not sure if I need more RAM. So for context, I'm using a Lenovo Legion 5i Pro, the 2023 version with the i9 and the 32 gigs of RAM and the NVIDIA 4070. So here are my settings. I'm just gonna share it to you guys. So for streaming, I'm using an aspect ratio of 1920 by 2160. And I discovered this while doing some tweaking on my own, and then I noticed that whenever I live stream using this resolution, my live stream gets recommended to YouTube Shorts. So far, this one's working for me. Let's go to the recording. So for the encoder, just use the HEVC here, and I just record in Matroska. The reason why is I want to get the audio tracks. I want to separate each audio track, which I will show later during my quick editing session in CapCut. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Just a quick caveat, if you're gonna try 4K, you might need to upgrade your RAM or choose games that aren't graphic heavy, because this will actually take a toll on your system. Windows 11 eats up this much memory. So I think you may need to upgrade your RAM. So imagine if you run a AAA game, it might eat up your 32 gigs of RAM. So I don't think 16 gig is enough for streaming and playing nowadays. And yeah, I just recorded in 60 FPS. Anyway, yeah, that's all of my settings here for my OBS. And let me show you my screen. So this is what it looks like. So basically, it's just a game capture here on top and a display capture here on top as well. And here's my face cam here at the bottom, which you can see. I'm just gonna let the editing do its thing. Okay, and now we're done with OBS. I'm gonna show you guys how we do this in CapCut. Okay, so we have our CapCut open now, and I'm going to show you the 8 by 9 aspect ratio first, and then I'm gonna kind of zoom into the 16 by 9 aspect ratio, like the one that you're watching right now. So what we're gonna do is gonna import this 8 by 9 aspect ratio. And usually when I edit, this is the reason why I actually edit fast. So what I usually do is just drag this here to the timeline. I get which track I want. So track 1 is like a mix of my voice here in this mic and the system audio. So that's track 1. And track 2 is for the mic only. And track 3 is for the system audio. So okay, so here's where you can actually set the audio settings. I forgot to show it. So for track 1, it's the desktop audio, the game capture, and my mic. So for track 2, you can just check the mic and aux, which is the microphone, and then uncheck these two. And then for track number 3, you can disable the mic aux, and it will just focus on game capture and desktop audio. And you can uncheck the rest of these. So this is basically my chain. Yeah, I like it organized that way, but it really depends on your workflow. So if you're lazy like me, just stick to track 1. If you want a more controlled sound design, you can go with track 2 and 3. You separate your voice with the system sounds of your laptop or PC. So there. So what I usually do is just extract the audio, and then I will duplicate this video frame, hold down Alt, and yeah, put another layer on top of each other. Then I change the ratio here on CapCut. We change it to 16 by 9. I know it's gonna look small at first, but the technique that I do here is just right click on the video track, go to edit and crop ratio, and in this drop down you just put 16 by 9, put this all the way on top, and this is gonna be like your view screen. So this is the OBS screen in 1080p, and it looks clear. And then the next one is, let me just switch this together. Let's say I want to put my face cam in here. What I will do is just same thing, edit, crop ratio, then go to 16 by 9. and push all the way down, and there we go. I now have the ability to switch from my talking head video to the screen that I'm showing those. So this is a very helpful workflow if you don't have the time to be really, OC and shit, because technically the reason why I made this because I also do video editing as a full-time job. So I don't really have the time to create, super duper high quality shit, I just want something fast. So there. So we can paste my face cam here. And if we hit play, this is what's gonna sound like. Annyeonghaseyo. So for the last few days, I have been live streaming and recording my videos in this aspect ratio. Yep, so this is basically the video that we are editing. As an example, you can do like plenty of tricks here now. So let's say after I talk here, I can do this crazy animation trick. So I just add a keyframe here, and then I add another keyframe somewhere here. And you can go nuts with this one, guys, and just shrink yourself to scale and move yourself here. An advanced trick you would do is hold Alt plus K and just adjust the keyframes and stuff so it's smooth. So I'm gonna just fast forward a bit so you guys won't get bored. This is what it looks like. Yep, there we go. Let's try that again. In 16:9, and instead you should try and okay, that's some nice animations right there. Yeah, you can be as basic at this. Try and record in 8:9, recording in 16:9, and instead you should. Yep, yeah, that's possible, but you guys get the idea. So this is basically my editing workflow. So yeah, I hope this video helps. And let's get one more example. What if I want to record in vertical? This is actually one of my favorites. Why I love this aspect ratios. Let's get some Elden Ring gameplay somewhere. Oh yeah, let's get this one. The time where I actually beat the boss. The 3 Sentinel, at least while I was working out. Okay, so how I usually edit whenever I do podcasts is I put the long form here on the left side, and then I'm going to leave a huge space near the right. So this is where I usually work on my short form. So for this example, we're simulating that right now. Let's just change this aspect ratio first to 9:16. And then, yep, this is the short form sample. This is just basically me singing a Boys to Men song while trying to beat the 3 Sentinel. So that's the context of this short. So same thing, I just extract the audio, but if you want more detail, you can do this one. Extract track 2. You can extract the audio. Recover audio, and then you go here to the audio track and choose track 3. So this is probably my voice. Let's just extract that. So you have more control over your voice and then the game's background sounds. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, let's play that a bit. I'm gonna lower this. This is the in-game sound, I think. Okay, he's slowing down. Okay, we can cut this further. So what I usually do is duplicate this again. Hold Alt and then hold left click and you'll get this duplicate frame. Do the same thing, guys. You crop the ratio to your liking. So what I do is put this again on top, and then the next video track, we're going to put this at the bottom. So this is how I edit fast. And there we go, there's my face cam and the game is here. So what I usually do is just enlarge it. So I have this default value in CapCut. Whenever I type in scale, I usually type 320% just to get the entire screen. So it's really up to you how you wanna arrange this. So you can put like your face cam here. Okay, he's slowing down. Yeah, you can do something like this. Or if you're familiar with like the dead zones in the vertical format, I usually leave space here at the bottom and at the top, and here slightly on the sides. So that's what I usually do. So let's create another layer. We're gonna do this blurred effect on the background, like what I observe with other YouTube videos. In terms of shots, you just go here to the effects. Let's search for the blur. So So I already have here in my favorite. So I just drag it to this track. Then let's see the effect. So there we go. So if you don't want to enlarge the entire game screen, this is also helpful. So let me just fix this. Have a decent short. You can put subtitles later, but for the purpose of this quickie tutorial, I don't think I'm gonna put it. So there we go. And you can go ballistic with this edit. So let's say you wanna show the health bar. Let me duplicate another screen. You wanna show the health bar of this 3 Sentinel. Wanna be very, you know, specific on what overlays you wanna get. So you can just go with masking and go with mirror. So what I do is just do something like this. Then I just put some feather so it blends well. And then if you want to enlarge it, I guess you can also do that. So yeah, you can move the health bar of the 3 Sentinels somewhere. You can put this here. There we go. And then let's say you want to put your health bar on Elden Ring. You also have power over that. Let's create another layer. Let's just get this. And then just mask. Let's select a rectangular mask. Just so it's clean. And then we do this. Like so. And yeah, I think we now have like an Elden Ring template. Let me know in the comments if you want a template like this, and I'll share the drive link or something if this gets like 1,000 views. Anyway, yeah, let's just put this thing here. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, I think that's a good view. And then let me just clean this up a bit, and we have something for YouTube Shorts now. So what we can do here is we can just cut this off. Okay, let's cut these properly. Let's just do some cleanup and show you the final product, I guess. Okay. Move this thing here. Okay. He's slowing down. He's getting weak on his knees. Okay, yeah, that's actually good. I'm happy with this. So this is the entire short. And I'm just gonna export this. Oh, okay, wait. I didn't delete the entire thing. Wait, oops. So see, I'm very meticulous with these kinds of things. Okay, we're going to crop. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the overlays once I beat this 3 Sentinel. How to beat this bastard? I don't know. Oh God, give me a reason. Yep, and then damn, I'm so noisy in that scene. Okay. Yep, and then what we can do is play around with the camera. I beat him. Yeah, so one of my favorite tricks whenever I do shorts, I do this some weird keyframe animations here and just follow my voice and then enlarge this shit. Yep, that's my happy face beating the 3 Sentinel. Yay me. Okay, let me just move it here, and then I just copy paste this I beat him. Yes. Tangin na mo. That was funny. Lutong na. Okay, lagay natin to dito, and then we put this back here. That's really just a cheat code. So this is the previous keyframe. I just copied this keyframe and then I just placed it back here. Talo rin kita, gago! Ayan. Okay, I think we can just cut it there. The shorter the better, right? I beat him! Yes! Tangin na mo! Natalo rin kita, gago! Ayan, o diba? Yan, and that's how I edit my shit. Okay, and then let's duplicate this, copy. Yes! Tangin na mo! Let's put some rhythm in that cut. Oh! Okay, and then put it down there. Okay, let's see what it looks like.
I beat him! Yes! Yes! Tangina mo! Natalo rin kita, gago!
Grabe naman. Ang toxic ko palang kalaro. But yeah. This is the sample. And now, that concludes our 8:9 aspect ratio tutorial. I hope you learned a lot from this. And yeah, I'm going back to editing this Elden Ring compilation. I just spoiled it for you guys. So yeah, this has been the Fake Oppa. Paalam sa inyong lahat.